What's up, dudes and dudettes? This is your man Evan B, broadcasting from the Terror Tub, and I'm going to do my NERF thrifting video for this weekend from the luxurious comfort of a bubble bath. So I guess without getting too off track, we'll go ahead and just get started. I had a great NERF thrifting weekend. Got a lot of good finds. The first, I got a yellow N-Strike Maverick. If you go to a thrift store and don't see a yellow N-Strike Maverick, you are absolutely not looking hard enough. I think this is number 10 of these, of Mavericks, not just the yellow N-Strike. I have several other variants of it, but I have so many of them because there's great internals in here that can be used for modifications for other blasters. Also, I'm kind of stockpiling functional blasters like this for setting up a Ohio, kind of a Miami Valley Nerf war, and these are pretty decent sidearms, and especially considering that I find them anywhere between like 20 cents and $1. I paid $1 for this one. These will be good loaner blasters for people who come and play in Nerf War. Secondly, I found, let's see what we got, the NERF N-Strike Deploy. What's the full name? I think it's the Deploy CS6. Don't hold me to that. But it's a pretty cool blaster. It's fully functional. It does this little kind of transform thing. There we go. The Deploy CS6, that's right. And it's a pump action clip fled blaster. It's got a little laser sight dually that worked. I think this was definitely a Goodwill find, and I think I paid $1.99 for that. So, and it's just really satisfying to do that flip out and represent. So that was a pretty sweet find. I didn't have one of these, and I want one, so definitely kind of a cool blaster. I like the little like Get Smart carrying case looking way to deal with it, so that's pretty sweet. What else do we got here? I got a Rebel Sweet Revenge, which is like the Rebel version of the Hammer Shot. It's a 5-shot blaster, hammer. I am dry firing the shit out of this, which I probably shouldn't do, but it functions great. Can't really find these anymore. They go on eBay pretty regularly, and they're not super expensive, but again, getting it at a thrift store price. This is a sweet blaster. I am definitely going to heavily modify this one, both internals and cosmetic paint job to match. It's going to match my pump action Rebel Guardian crossbow that I modified. So it'll be a nice side loadout for that. I got a belt for my Vulcan. This is a clear green one. It was 9 cents, so I couldn't really pass up on it, even though I don't need. I've got like 4 of these. I don't have a clear green one yet, so you know, aesthetically, I think that's kind of cool. I got a Elite Strife that the flywheel ran in, had batteries in it, and came with an extra clip. Can't ever do without. Or do with too many clips. I think this one was like 90 cents, so pretty solid. 92 cents. So for a running blaster, the MSRP is like $25. It's a pretty sweet find. I like having flywheel blasters around, even though I particularly prefer to play with springers. Flywheels are cool. They're fun to mess around with. I don't really do much modifications. Now the next one, this was a super fun find. I got the NERF Cyber Strike Comlink 2 Command, and what is interesting about this blaster is it is a working walkie-talkie as well as a blaster. I found 2 of them. They both work. Let's send you a little Morse code message across the Nerf battlefield. That's pretty cool. These were made in 1996, so these are 20 years old. So the fact that they are both relatively intact, have some stickers still on them, and both the walkie-talkies work, that's pretty sweet. They don't fire the modern Nerf darts, they fire the old Mega darts, which kind of sucks, but I can make a CPVC barrel for those to make them fire normal darts, and I honestly think that these are more kind of cool for the collection than they are for actually using in any kind of Nerf war. But the fact that they both work, that's pretty sweet. I paid $2.99 for the pair of them, which is pretty expensive for a Nerf thrifting find. But I don't know, on eBay they're going like 35, 40, 65 bucks. And if they're still in the box, they go even more than that. So pretty sweet to find a couple of those. This one's kind of fun. I found this little guy, this little moo cow, who fires those balls. What's cool about this is when we had the big Nerf war over Christmas, I bought a similar little blaster for my daughter Beatrice, except hers was a little piggy. And same thing, just kind of stuff a ball in its nose and push the belly and it goes. But so now her piggy has a cow friend, and that was exactly 9 cents. So, sweet find there. And last but not least, I found another big bad bow, and this one came with an arrow. It is a fully functional big bad bow. It is the purple Avengers edition to, I guess, promote the first Avengers movie, which I think was sweet. My other big bad bow I heavily modified, and this one I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, ideally I like the idea of having a really competitive purple blaster that fires regular darts, but man, just like the purple paint scheme and it's, you know, Hawkeye's bow, and the fact that it was like completely intact and it even came with an arrow, like I'm gonna have a hard time breaking open this. At the very least, what I might do is just couple a CPVC barrel to the end of it so it can shoot darts, but leave it with enough room that this barrel stays intact completely and it'll still fire arrows. So kind of a light barrel modification, but still leave like all the stuff that I otherwise would take off of it, just to minimize the blaster. Sometime I'll do a review on my learned behavior, which was the first of these that I did, that just absolutely performs like a champ, and I'm super excited about that Nerf gun for the next opportunity I have to play in any kind of like Nerf war with other adults. So, but yeah, that was my thrifting collection for the weekend. I think I did pretty good. Yeah, other than that, I guess that's all I got. I am going to definitely put some information up here soon on my Facebook about a large-scale adult and child both Nerf war that I'm gonna hold somewhere in the Miami Valley, probably in Dayton and probably inside somewhere. I've been looking for some ideas for some somebody to step forward and say, hey, you can use our warehouse space, or I'm looking at laser tag arenas, churches, yada yada yada. So hopefully before too long there'll be a nice large-sized Nerf war that we can all participate in. And if it can't happen before, then when the springtime rolls around, we'll definitely do a big park game. So yeah, that's my plans. That's my Nerfing for this weekend, and definitely appreciate you watching. Peace and hair grease, and have a good night. Keep on Nerfing.